was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Prepare ship for light speed.
No, light speed is too slow.
Light speed too slow? Prepare ship for ludicrous speed. Fasten all seatbelts. Seal all entrances and exits. Close all shops in the mall.
Now hear this. Ludicrous speed.
Sir, hadn't you better buckle up?
Now buckle this. My brains are going into my feet. Bullshit. Just stop this thing. I order you. Smoke if you got him.
I'm bored.
It's all in the reflexes. Oh, well, I can't say good morning, can I? Good evening, Valhalla. Holy shit. Welcome to this, I don't know, call it a revival of the comic book roundtable. Call it whatever you want. The special stream. My good buddy, Vinnie, who has successfully launched his City of Venus, Dead City, his second book.
Right.
We'll be here to talk about it and hang out a little bit and talk comics and talk fun stuff. We've got links popping in the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and pin this one at the top. Yeah. Thank you so much. The mods that are throwing out links. Thank you, gentlemen, very much.
Absolutely.
Really cool. Just keep throwing those links out there every, 5-10 minutes. Really appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Dude,
go
ahead.
Thank you so much, brother, for having me on, man. I really do appreciate it. And I need to let people know right off the bat, this campaign is not going to be on Indiegogo. It is live right now on Kickstarter. I can't close the pre-launch page for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Indiegogo made it impossible for creators. So I am strictly on Kickstarter with City of Venus, just so everybody knows. I've been trying to put the updates out. Please check your emails, please, because that's where all the information is. I've been letting everyone know. So yeah, it's we did fund though. We funded in the first 3 hours, so pretty awesome. Big shout out to Michael Bancroft for that as well.
I'm not surprised at that at all. I mean, you do good work. You always deliver on time or earlier.
Yep.
I know the last time I ordered something from you, I got stuff early, and then later I got the book I ordered, but I got the stuff that you already have like ready to go. Boom, right away. Absolutely awesome. Crazy. Yeah, hashtag blame me. It's my fault.
No one's to blame except for Indiegogo. So yes, I appreciate any links that you guys are putting out, and all the links. You guys and girls are fantastic. The support has been tremendous. It really has, because as you were saying, Loki, like this is my 9th campaign on 2 platforms. I did 7 on Indiegogo. This is the 2nd one on Kickstarter. I'm still kind of new to Kickstarter, but I wanted to make sure everyone's going to be able to get a fantastic book, and it is complete. We got 96 pages. I put the first book in with the second book because I said it's been a minute. This project is one of the bigger ones in my kind of connected universe. So I felt it would be important to just release it like a perfect bound, extra thick, all the works, all the extra sketches, and all the cool stuff that's in there. Like you guys are going to be really blown away. Hell yeah.
Let me say hello really quick. Tommy, the Guinea Pig Collective. Tommy's such a good brother, such a great guy. I know you hang out with him. I've hung out with him.
He's one of my best friends. Guy's a legend.
Absolute legend. A baller, an OG baller.
Mm-hmm.
Kronos, what's going on? Sherry ignores me. Well, we don't ignore Sherry.
Sherry's awesome.
Sherry's absolutely awesome. Soul Assassin, good to see you. Jedi Master, Lost in Space and Sci-Fi Classes here. Project Story Time's here. Thank you for being here, brother. And it's okay. Don't worry about it. Hashtag blame Loki. That's my thing anyways. Hashtag blame Loki. So, let's see. We got Tom. I got Tom. DJ Ronnie G in the house. A late show, relatively speaking. Yes. Yeah, we're going to be talking comics. So, more like a late comic book roundtable, but it's not a comic book roundtable, but it's kind of like one. Anyway. Southern Viking, good to see you. I know I can't say, top of the morning there to you or any of that shit like that, but maybe put the women and children in bed and let's go raiding.
That works.
Canadian Spider-Man is here. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Marcus Felix in the house. Hell yes. Good to see you, bro. What else we got? Do we have anybody else? Claude Sailing in the house, dude. Good to see you, brother. It's always good to see you.
Hell yeah.
I think we got everybody. If I missed you, I'm sorry. We got a $5 super chat real quick. Skull, Logie, and Vinny, thanks for the stream. Thank you, Jedi Master. Second time today, bro. You didn't have to do that. We appreciate it. If Snowdub ever gets his stream up for Hump Day, I'm gonna try and throw us over there when we cash out and get out of here. But if he doesn't, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. So we'll we'll just close it out. But bro, this one's just for you. Thank you so very much. A little tuck and roll to get your night going. The horse wars have begun. Yes. in Yoda form. Oh God. Okay. So tell us a little bit about how you got here, what you got going, what you're doing, what this is about. For anybody that doesn't know, this is a second book, right?
Yeah, this is a second book, but like I said, it's a perfect jumping on point because issue 1 comes with it. So as soon as you get it, you can read straight through the story. The second issue is double size anyway, so it's like you're getting 3 books in one, to be honest. But yeah, I want to make sure everyone's going to enjoy the hell out of this. The trailer has like pretty much the whole intro to this world. It's literally going to be like everything that you hear in the narration in the trailer is basically on the inside flap of the book. So the whole story is basically like the character is getting thrown into this world and the reader's being thrown in with her. She doesn't know what's going on. She's in a world she doesn't recognize. There's destruction and decay everywhere. Like monsters are kind of roaming around. It's sort of the story is basically if the bad guys of our current world got what they wanted. This book is set so far into the future. You just see the complete destruction of the world essentially, with like a handful of survivors and our main character, who again is sort of like this character out of time, doesn't know exactly where she is or what's going on, and she's collecting pieces of her own memory throughout this story. So she comes across another survivor and kind of gets herself into some deep shit right from the beginning. And from there, we just we're on her journey with her. But like I said, the trailer has everything in it. So I'll whenever you're ready to play it, that's like the perfect intro for this.
Yeah, share it. We can play it. Yeah, let's play it. Let's check it out. I'd love to see it.
Yeah, this thing's killer. And it took me a couple of months to put this together. Super proud of how it turned out. And again, I am the writer, artist, that's penciler, colorist, letterer, you name it. I'm doing it all on this project, much like I've done on Shadow of the Kraken. So if you guys ever picked up the pirate book that I did, it's some of the best work I think I've done to date is right here in City of Venus. So yeah, let me play it for you. And for those who don't know, I'm a former lead designer of McFarlane Toys. So like my background is toys as well, comics. I love all this stuff. I did covers for Image. Again, if you are new and you haven't seen me before. So yeah, I'll play the trailer because I think it's a lot better watching this.
City of Venus. Dead City. The city named after Venus, the goddess of love. This city was designed to lure people here as a false hope. Many thought that they would be welcomed, able to rebuild and grow our world with new technologies and love for one another. At one point in time, it did seem to be working. It was almost genuine. Almost. It's now more appropriately known as Dead City. After the wars, chemical fallout, and experimentation on its people, this once modern marvel is now a wasteland. Survivors of all kinds stay hidden, most of which made their home under the city, void of electrical tech that can be shut down by those in power. Many survivors develop their own untraceable power sources to better hide from the governing and policing eyes of the select few in the floating city called Venus. The floating city in the sky houses the top of the world's most powerful and intelligent people. Although the scientists and engineers are rumored to be more like slaves, creating and prolonging the lives of the ultra-elite in whatever monstrous ways they can. It's done by breaking the laws of science and nature. Much like the story of how the city came to be, suspended in the sky. The wars and plagues brought on by man were created and brewing for centuries. As technology grew, it became easier to separate the rich from the poor. Population control was in effect, and its main killer throughout history was, and still is, war. The first massive war that set the destruction of the world into motion hundreds of years ago was the discovery of a new crystal-based element, coveted by all, centridium. It was envisioned to be used as a new and everlasting power source. Its first and only discovery was here, in this very city.
So there you have it. But yeah, so that is basically your steps into this world. And yeah, it gets pretty crazy. You're going to see a bunch of these failed experiments and that floating city in the sky. Essentially, that is like, again, where all the top people are. But yeah, what they've been doing is they're trying to prolong their lives. And they'll anyone that they find, any of these scavengers that are still around, they're basically going to experiment on them because that's their main goal. They want to just, much like in the real world, they want to live forever, the evil people. So that's where we're at with the main story. So let me scroll down a little bit. I think Loki got frozen, so we'll give him a minute. But in the meantime,
Am I frozen?
Oh, there you are. You were for a second. But yeah, man. So what did you think of the trailer? Did you like it?
Oh, I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. And guys, his art is badass. You've actually got women in your comic book, not stick figures or guys that want to be women, but actual women.
Oh yeah. And I'm telling you, this thing it's crazy. I had a lot of fun working on this whole project. This is one of the first stories I came up with back when I was in high school. And I been developing it over the years, put it on the back burner, worked on other stuff. And yeah, so I had the first issue sort of ready to go, like, what was it, like 5 years ago or something. I was in the middle of doing another campaign and I went, you know what, I think we should launch it. So that's when I did. But again, I ended up doing like 2 or 3 other projects since then that, yeah, it was a ton of work to get out there. But I jumped genres because, again, I do have a connecting universe. So there's specific things I want people to see because later on you're going to see it in other books. So in the Pirate book, I already put some Easter eggs in there you're going to see in another project coming in the future. So I'm like world building, but like you don't have to get everything to enjoy all my projects. If you just want the Pirate book and you want a cool story, you could just read that and be content. But if you get everything, you'll start to see how big of a universe I'm actually developing here. And I think it's pretty rad because I truly love comics. I love the storytelling aspect of what this medium is. And too many people just they want to do that quick cash grab kind of thing, or they don't really care about comic books. They just, oh, it's the in thing. Let's jump on it. I've been a fan since I was a kid, and to me, it's important to tell these stories. I've met Stan Lee multiple times. He's actually bought original artwork from me. I've met so many other professionals in the industry, worked for McFarlane. Like I was always there. I was supposed to land Spider-Man until I got cut out of it. That's the whole story. Most of you guys probably already heard that if you follow any of this stuff for the last bunch of years. But yeah, it's crazy stuff. But I said, you know what? The industry is so destroyed. I think putting more of my own stuff out there is a step in the right direction of here is some quality work. Every page looks like a painted cover, essentially. You can see some of the pages here. So I got a mix of pages from issues 1 and 2 on the campaign itself. And just so you get a little taste of what's in store. And I'm telling you, big surprises, action, explosions, hot babes, sci-fi stuff, a really cool deep story. This thing's got heart as well. You'll see in issue 2, there's a big heroic deed that is being accomplished. What the main goal is on that issue. But in the meantime, you'll start to learn more about our main character as well. She's starting to get some pieces of her memory back, but it's coming at her in very strange fragments. And you'll see that from the get-go. But yeah, I want to make sure to give people that flavor of what I enjoyed anyway growing up, between like the books from the 70s, 80s, 90s. There's a mix of cool things. Although I no pouches. I'm so sick of that, the Rob Liefeld thing. Like everyone's got a million pouches and all these huge guns. I want to kind of ground it a little bit.
Oh yeah, no, I get it, and it looks good. It looks great.
Thank you, man.
It looks great. I don't know why we can't have this in the industry. It's got to be. It has to be in smaller books. You know, I noticed them kind of pulling back with the last Conan series. The last Conan series was pretty good, but
Yeah,
rarity for every one of those books, it's really good. You got a dozen that are just trash that you don't want anything to do with because
dude, they destroyed like most of the legacy characters. Spider-Man was my guy. I love that character. Again, supposed to work on that book, but over the years, hearing what these editors and writers did, like they went from putting Doc Ock's brain into Peter Parker. They broke him up with Mary Jane. He was dating a midget at a certain time while he was Doc Ock. Like all these stupid storylines. And then I hear it got even worse. In the current book, I believe Norman Osborn became friends with Peter, and he's Spider-Man. While Spider-Man is now in outer space. Peter Parker is in outer space being like a Guardians of the Galaxy. And then you got MJ is now Venom. And Eddie Brock is Carnage. What kind of shit show? Like, they destroyed all these characters. Like, all of them. So I'm like, nah, it's time to get away from that stuff and make sure that we get really, really good books out there. And, yeah.
You also had the one where Parker was a cuck. Mary Jane was with this other dude while she was married to Peter, and he just had to deal with it. You're like, really? Are y'all really going to do that?
That's
MJ
retarded.
was the one, like, light in his world.
Yep.
She was the one that was always like, you know what? The shit may be going down. We may be living in a shitty apartment.
Mm-hmm.
We may not be able to have the best shit, but go get them because you're fucking Spider-Man.
Exactly.
And now they do that. That's what they're gonna do. Oh, well, I like this guy. I like this other guy, and I want him to nail me while you watch. Oh,
they spit in the face of every single fan. And like you said, they're destroying these characters, man. You're cucking your main, like Spider-Man is Marvel's main mascot, essentially. You know? And that's what you do to him. He's the number one selling character in their company. And that's what you do to the character. He's got all these movies. Everyone's excited for the new ones that have come out and all that. And the main book is garbage. And then you have two different artists working on it. So, like, I don't even, like, it's like bi-monthly or something. Or I don't know what they're doing. But they're just ruining everything. And it makes no sense to me. You know? So, it's like, the indies, I think, have way better stuff. More interesting things. New things. And
people
even
are
on
willing
this
to take a chance. They're willing to take a chance and make something good, and that's just gone. It's like they just cut that part out. Soul Assassin says the German chick that was Peter's landlord daughter was Helga or whatever her name was, the one who brought him the cake.
Oh yeah, in the second movie.
And that MJ from that movie leaves him in the Spider-Man No Way Home or whatever the hell it was. That third Spider-Man movie.
Were they broken? Oh, I didn't even remember.
Tobey Maguire was like, "Oh, she left me. MJ left me," and I was like, "Oh my god, dude, she leave you for Osborn, even though he's dead? Did he come back to life?"
Right. I mean, oh my god, just so much stupid shit that they do. It's wild. I don't get it.
She left me for a guy named Eddie Brock. Oh, I bet she did.
Yeah, but again, this is editorial. They can't help themselves because again. They're getting told by the companies that own them. Disney owns them, so they're pushing agenda. I mean, everyone's talked about this thing a million times, but it's true because those higher ups, they don't care. They've been in there, like in their editorial positions for what, 20, 30 years, some of them. Yep. And like, again, what was his name? Tom Brevoort. Like that guy single-handedly, he could be fixing things, but he's making it worse. And there was an article recently, I think that's making the rounds, where he's proud that he pissed off fans. He's proud that he made them angry. You guess what happens with an angry fan? They drop the product. They don't want it anymore. You want to make them happy. You don't want to shit in their faces and be like, yeah, enjoy it. No, that's not how that works. That's why, to me, storytelling and making sure that these characters are going to have, you know, something special about them, something awesome. That's what you need. You need something, a hook, a good hook. You want these characters to keep living on and these stories, right? So I don't know. I approach it in a cinematic way. That's how my approach is on all these things. Not just a monthly kind of thing. No, I want it to be cinematic, something that at any time you can pick it up off the shelf and be like, I can't wait to read this again. I love this thing. It was awesome. Going to read it a bunch more times. You know,
Kraken's like that, and your art books are like that, guys. You've got
Thank you,
3
man.
now, right? You've got 3. I'm pretty sure.
We have the hardcover Through the Woods as well. That's the ghost story one. That one's that's a complete story. That is 100 pages. You get beginning, middle, end, all in one beautiful hardcover book, which is on this campaign too, mind you. I made sure, since I was going to go, I had to kind of scramble last minute since Indiegogo was becoming so problematic and they would not let me move forward with launching the book. There's all these stupid little things that you got to get right now, and if you don't, they basically set up for like tech bros who have like some kind of tech project to get off the ground. They don't care about indie people anymore, so that's what it's all kind of geared towards. But again, that's the new owners, because the old ones, what they did, nefarious things and things that broke.
You had people not fulfilling their projects. That's
right.
I won't name anybody, but that's just.
Yeah, but they were also breaking the terms of service. They were launching newer projects, multiple projects, without fulfilling the previous one. That's against their terms of service. I talked to a representative over there before they switched hands, and he told me what happened. And palms were being greased. So I think that's why they sold the company. That's my speculation. I think that's why they sold it, to avoid lawsuits and other issues. And that's why this new company doesn't care, and they made sure to like stop or make it very difficult for independent creators to launch on there. So, but anyway, that's I had to scramble to get everything over on Kickstarter, and I made sure you guys were going to be able to get some really cool stuff. So if you missed out, like on Through the Woods, it's here now. Shadow of the Kraken, it's here. The only add-on is the City of Venus book. So if you do want, let's say, Through the Woods at checkout, you could put City of Venus with that. That's, I guess, sort of how it works, or how you want to. Again, I'm kind of new to the platform. I only tested out one other project on here. But if you do click on the sides, it could take you straight to each one of these campaigns. So to show you what I have here, we have less than 100 copies left now of Through the Woods. We got Shadow of the Kraken. This is even more scarce. I'm down to 25, well, less than 25 now. Copies of Shadow of the Kraken. This is the pirate story, 52 pages. Like you said, man, incredible story. This one is like a little more real world with that twist in it, because I want to make sure that I'm like incorporating actual pirates in history with my main characters, and playing with some of the aspects of how some of them, we don't know what happened in history to certain individuals. In this book, you'll see kind of what happened to them. Like I like weaving that kind of that tale, but it is connected to the other books. So it's like pirate book, future book. This is basically like part of the history of my world, of kind of the universe that I'm putting together here. So you'll see aspects peppered throughout. I think it's cool and fun for readers. So whatever new project I put out, it's almost like an Easter egg hunt to see if I'm, connecting something in a certain way, or something they already read, or another project coming up. But I just
they might recognize something. They might go, "Oh, wait a minute, hold on here," and they turn to one of your other books and find it. Holy shit! It's connected.
Exactly. And there's even a character in City of Venus that, the sequel, that is basically going to be his first appearance is going to be in Venus, but his whole story and everything takes place in a completely different book. So like, I wanted to give people this extra cool thing to kind of latch on to and get these cool surprises. Again, that's when I grew up, I loved all that type of stuff. Every time we had like a crossover with characters, in the same universe, or we found out, like, maybe Conan had some kind of connection to other characters, Solomon Kane and stuff like it's fun stuff. You want to have like these lived in worlds and environments and stuff. But we do have the art books on here too, by the way. So again, that's why I love this kind of table of contents. You click it, it takes you straight to these next sections. And I did put both of the art books are on one tier together. So one is 140 pages. The other one is 64 pages. So you're getting like 204 pages of incredible artwork. Check
out that Spawn, ladies.
Dude, yeah. And again, haven't drawn this character since I worked for McFarlane. So yeah, I went ahead and I pulled the trigger. It was also for a contest that everyone was like, yeah, Vinny needs to be hired again with Todd. But and he picked an AI piece. So what do you want? It's the guy who's for independence picked an AI piece instead of an actual comic book artist. So way to go.
Good. I'd totally, if that was a virgin cover on a comic,
yeah,
I would have to have it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that I'd be like, no, how much you want for it? Oh, you want that? Okay, well, I've got to have it. So
you know how many people hit me up about this thing? I'm like, it's not a cover yet. It's not. Like, I said, go bother Todd, grab the image, go send it to him, pester him, because it's I would be down for drawing these characters again, but you know, this industry is very bizarre. But yeah, and again, these are just some of the pieces you'll get in the art book, and they're pretty incredible. Here's my barbarian guy. I'm a big fan of barbarian stuff and cool things like that. We have some fairy tale type characters. You'll see. This is the Raider chick. You know. It's
the Raider.
No affiliation to anything else. This is just my Raider chick.
She's got a torch and a silver piece, not two. That's
right.
That's plenty different enough.
See, there you go. We got Flaming Skull Headman. I got my own versions of of famous monsters in history and stuff like that too. But yeah, this thing's loaded with a bunch of great stuff. And
okay, so tell me that is who I think it is, because it always looked like Sandra Bullock to me.
Say that again.
That always looked like Sandra Bullock to me.
Oh, this one?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. It was loosely based off of a friend of mine.
Well, she looks just like Sandra Bullock. As soon as I saw that, I was like, wow, that looks just like Sandra Bullock. Like a young Sandra Bullock from like Speed.
Yeah, she was good back then. She looked awesome there. But yeah, it's my Alice in Wonderland. But yeah, like I said, I think I got like a series of them. I got maybe 4 different pieces of Alice. But yeah, the art books are loaded with some amazing stuff. This actually,
I own them. Trust me, he's not bullshitting you.
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything. I mean, it's mostly full color, amazing pieces, but I have sections that have like the black and whites in there. If you like seeing my pen and line work, my inks, all that type of stuff. Yeah, I want to make sure everyone can see some cool things. Some other covers and stuff I've done for other creators. Here's a piece I did for my friend Chris Fisk in Infinitel Chronicles. This one is for Brian Kriskow, the 6 Gun Gorilla. That's one of his covers. But yeah, you'll see a bunch of different stuff inside the art books. I got original artwork. This Spidey already sold. I did it, no kidding, with a blue ballpoint pen. That's what this thing was drawn with. So
that is nuts.
Yeah, I really wanted to make sure people were gonna have their jaw swinging open when they see some of my work. But yeah, it's a ton of fun. Like I said, he's one of the best characters. And I'll keep drawing him awesome, even if Marvel won't.
Is that Mary Jane's eye there on the billboard behind him?
Say that again?
Is that Mary Jane's eye on the billboard behind him?
Good catch. Yep. I do have another piece with Peter and MJ on this section as well. So like over here, you can see some of the different pieces. Some are done on those blank comic books. So it's the actual comic book, but the cover is just the logos. Everything else is blank, and you could draw on them. Most artists, we've been doing that for conventions. Some of them, if you don't see any logos, they are on the silver backboard of those comics. So they're basically really good sturdy paper, like a nice little board that is the perfect size for a comic book. But yeah, just some of the different things you could see. Here's some of the Venus characters. Here's the MJ and Spidey, and then next to them on another piece is Black Cat. So there's your love triangle if you want to have one. Not Peter and a midget and a supermodel. Sorry. Nothing against little people. I'm just saying, for a character who's been married to and banging a supermodel to then going to half a person, I don't get it.
Did
That's
you
not
see what they did to her? They like gave her a girlfriend or some shit, and she's got like giant man jaw now, and you're like, the
MJ.
hell did you do? No, Felicia Harding.
Oh
She's
no,
got like this giant man jaw, and she's got a girlfriend,
did
and
not
she
see it.
doesn't like boys. And I was like,
Wow.
and you know, she strings Peter along like maybe you could be the exception, but then blows him off, and I'm like,
Oh my
guys, what are
god.
you doing?
This isn't the
What are
main.
you doing?
This is the main Amazing Spider-Man storyline.
Yeah,
Wow. Again, just editorial. They just need to get rid of them all. Sorry, get rid of them all. They ruined it all. You know, I love these characters. I'm still going to draw them to the best of my abilities. And yeah, if you guys are looking for them, original art is here. But yeah, wow, that breaks my heart to hear that stuff. It really does, because I can't. I'm trying to think. The last time I went to a comic shop, I think I picked up Kirkman's Transformers book.
yeah.
I like the artist who jumped on there now, Dan Mora, but I can't. I don't know. The mainstream books they're too hard to even read anymore, just because of just how badly they destroyed these characters. It's ridiculous. You know, I know
Are you
Marvel's
talking about the latest comeback that started with
the Energon storylines.
no. Damn, I can't think of the name of it. So it was like Alpha something or some weird name. It's a weird name. I got the first comic in there, and it had Jetfire.
Yeah, it had humans, right? They were like
Yeah.
the main character. Oh, I can't think of the title of it right now. Oh, I'm with you
Neither
there.
can
I was
I.
going to say Rivals, but I don't think it was Rivals. It was
Void Rivals. Was it
Void.
Void
Oh,
Rivals?
okay. I got half of it.
Is
Yeah,
that what
that
it's
was
called? Void Rivals?
yeah.
Maybe that's it.
I
I
never
don't know.
read those. I seen them in the stores, but I was kind of unaware of what the hell it was going to be. And
I
was
had
like,
just I'd gone into the comic shop, and the owner knows me really well because she loves us to death.
nice.
And she was like, "You want to see something cool?" And I said, "Sure." And she's like, "See this?" And I'm like, "Oh, cool. Okay, it's new. Yeah, it's new. Flip
Yeah.
over, keep flipping, stop." And I'm like, "Oh my god, that's Jetfire." And she goes, "They're the ones that are going to be making the new Transformers books." And I was like, "Okay, all right, I will see what's going." Yeah, and I bought that one. She's like, "Now that's one of the 1 in 20 blah 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 covers." I was like, "I'll fucking take it. I don't care."
Oh, that's cool. Nice. Was the story good? Did you like it?
Story, I only read the first one. I didn't get any of the ones after that.
Okay.
But the Transformers story is good. Those I have a stack of.
Yeah, I had the first couple up, maybe the first year, and then I kind of jumped back on with 25. I couldn't find 26, but I have like a couple after that. But again, I mean, they're doing something different. They're taking a shot, but at least it is something different. I don't know what the hell's going on with those other companies. It's ridiculous. I know DC, they said all of the absolute stuff they said is doing really well, but I just wasn't interested. Like, I have the first issues, I think, of like Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. I haven't had a chance to read them. They've just been sitting there.
I don't touch any of the mainstream stuff anymore. I like Conan. I like Transformers.
Conan was amazing, but they
Thundercats was
switched
good
the
too.
artists. Oh, was it?
Thundercats was good. Yeah, Thundercats was good. I think I've got the first like 15 or 16 of those.
Nice.
A bunch of them signed too.
Oh,
So,
excellent.
the Thundercats books were good. The Conan books were good. You're right though. The first artist was better.
Yeah. Yeah, he was closer to
I like
John
Trans-
Buscema.
That's the most I've liked in forever as far as comics go.
Oh,
I mean, just the fact that I can find 3 books that I actually enjoy, that's amazing.
Yeah, Conan, that's what got me back into the comic shop for a minute. But yeah, and again, it's let that artist do what he wants to do, have fun with it. But they've been rotating them, and I couldn't stick with the book. But there are still they have like the magazine format ones that are black and white. I bought a couple of those. Those are pretty neat, and you'll have different artists kind of all in one issue. Like, that wasn't too bad. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, Conan's an awesome character, and I like seeing stuff like that too again.
Jedi Master says, "Snap, snap." Yes. Snap. Uncle Oswald.
So here's some of the other work too you could see. Like I want to put together this little montage, and yeah, some of the other things you could. You
Dude, I
do.
love that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that the spawn, everything you got up there is great. Everything you got up there is great. There's nothing I don't like, and it just this is what you have to do now, ladies and gentlemen, and this is where you got to get your comics if you want comics.
Basically, yeah, it's the independent scene. I'm showcasing more people again too on my channel. Like I saw there's a few other people who were launching the same week. I'm like, okay, let's. I'm gonna have them on. Like one night, I spotlighted I think like 4 different creators. They had no idea either. I'm like, what does it hurt to do that? Like, there's not enough people that are doing it anymore. It's just weird drama streams and trying to hurt creators instead of trying to lift them up and get these projects off the ground. Like to me, I never understood it. I can't get behind like the bullshit drama stuff. Like I've been away from it for so long anyway. I'm taking care of personal things and family and stuff like that. So then like I kind of dip in here and there. But I'm mostly just like, again, I do my own streams, hang out with Tommy. We got the toy stream on Thursday nights. We always have a blast over there. There's a bunch of guys who come out. You've been on as well. It's a blast, you know, because it's stuff that we enjoy. I want to talk about fun things, good things. Sundays, I do watch parties. We're covering the Ash versus Evil Dead series. That thing was a masterpiece of a series.
Yep.
Love Bruce Campbell. You know, big shout out to him. And
sucks it didn't keep going. It sucks it did not keep going.
Do you know why it didn't?
No, why?
It was the most bootlegged series of all time. It even beat out Game of Thrones at its height.
Really?
People were, yeah, because they didn't. I guess they didn't want to get stars, and that's where it originally aired, and that's what killed the show. He said he would have kept going as well. But yeah, by the time they were kind of getting started on the 3rd season, they knew it was going to be over. It was actually going to be scheduled for 5 seasons, but if it did better, they were going to extend it longer. So they said, you know what, we'll wrap it up. And I'm glad they at least got like a heads up on it because they did wrap up the series, and it's still one of my favorites out there. You know, it's so damn good, and that's why we're watching it again anyway. But yeah, awesome stuff.
Yeah, don't read from the book.
Yeah. Hey, he wanted to read some poetry to that one chick, right? That's why after 3 years, I left his ass.
Yeah, and you hear about what he's going through, and you're like, okay, come on, Bruce.
I know.
Do what you got to do, get through it. And
yep. They did say though they might continue as an animated series. He said he's down for voicing his character, so at least it'd be something, right?
Yeah, give us something. God, give us something. Give us a continuation of Army of Darkness. Give us, even if it's just animated, and you voice it. Yeah,
I know he was down for it. Now, like again, we're sending prayers his way because. Yeah, for those who don't know, he announced that he does have cancer. He's going through his treatments. We have a mutual friend. She's been on my channel a couple times too. Serena Vincent. She was a Power Ranger. She did a couple horror movies. One of those Cabin in the Wood movies. She was in Not Another Teen Movie. She's really awesome. I did some work with her as well. Hung out with her a bunch of times at conventions. Amazing person. But her and her husband are good friends with Bruce, and I think he even did the officiating at their wedding. And so yeah, we're always sending prayers their way because like he really is one of the few, I think, out of the Hollywood scene that is a stand-up guy, and mostly probably because he wasn't from Hollywood; he was from Michigan. So you know, but
yeah, I want some proper live action Star Blazers. Wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be bad unless it was bad. I doubt they'd ever finish it. I mean, they could do it though. I mean, could you imagine like a Japanese Battlestar Galactica?
I think it'd be awesome.
space, just call it Space Battleship Yamato and do a live action Space Battleship Yamato in the vein of the way they did Battlestar Galactica. And you've got a hit badass Japanese show that could get imported over here.
Mm-hmm. That'd be cool. I'd be down for that. I don't know, man. Like I said, it's for us just like being creators and things. Like I want to see good stuff again, fun things, shit that we could be excited about. Not your latest coffee shop talk of a superhero book.
No. Oh, did you see what they did to MJ in the latest blah blah blah? No, bitch, I didn't.
Nope. Yeah, and like again, I'm not reading the new stuff. I seen like a couple of videos people were posting up. What's his name? Thinking Critical. He put out one, and he just like he went over everything that's currently happening in Amazing Spider-Man. I was disgusted. Like I threw up in my mouth. You know. But
Tommy said they did do a live action movie of Battleship Yamato, and it was damn good.
Oh no shit.
Like the real Battleship Yamato or Space Battleship Yamato?
I don't know. Jedi Master said he thought it could have been better. Haven't seen it.
But you're right. We want good stuff. We want stuff that we can enjoy, that doesn't have a whole bunch of bullshit in it. That I actually brought that up this morning because there's a game series I love to play that actually had Space Battleship Yamato in it called Super Robot Wars. I think it was like Super Robot Wars X or R, whatever the hell it was, because I have a shit ton of them, where you've got this team of 6 in the U.S. version. She's this like they, them, whatever. In the Japanese version, she's like, what does it matter what fucking gender I am? I'm here to kill shit. Y'all are here to date. Leave me alone. And you're like, why couldn't they just do that?
Yeah.
Why couldn't they just do that? Like, because the rest of the team's like, oh no, it's a guy. Oh no, it's a girl. Oh, she's hot. Oh, he's hot. Blah, 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 blah. You know, the girls wanted to be a dude. The guys wanted to be a chick. And she's like, I'm not here for your bullshit. I'm here to kill shit. And it actually is a her. Not a they, them, not an it.
Yeah,
but when they translate that, Bandai has to westernize it and do all that they them shit.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, you'd think after the whole Biden years and all that, where they were cramming it down everyone's throat, like we're all jaded, we're sick of it all. Like whatever anybody wants to do, who cares in the privacy of their own home? Stop pushing it on other people. Period. You know, let these characters be who they need to be in the story. None of the crap matters or makes any sense, you know?
Just give us a good story. And that's what you're doing. You're giving people a good story.
Oh, absolutely.
You're giving girls that, quite frankly, look like girls the way they should.
Yeah.
And that's the way it is. Whether it's your art books, whether it's your comics, whether it's whatever it is you're doing, they look good. And that's all we asked for.
That's my motto. Never go half-ass. Always go full-ass. But yeah, no, I really want things to have that high quality, because that always bothered me too. Like when I was a kid, I pick, oh, that cover is awesome. I open up the book and the work is totally different and way lesser. I'm like, how about we open up the book and it's the same exact artwork that's on the cover is on every single page. So that was my approach, and it's like, yeah, it takes more time, but I think it's well worth it. And these are things that I think are going to stand the test of time. At least that's my goal on them. Like you were saying too, with Shadow of the Kraken, like that didn't just feel like a regular little comic book. That was like, I'm really getting in there. I want to make sure that people it's gonna feel like they're either watching a high quality movie or something along those lines, you know, and that they're going to be more curious of what's going to come next, or start to put together their own thoughts about where it might lead or what's going on here. You know, big twist. The first page was a massive twist with the main hero in massive peril, you know, and then by the end of the book, you see how he got there and what's going to happen at that point. Similar with like City of Venus, I got a lot of crazy stuff going on, big cliffhangers, but you know, to me, it's always, that's the fun of those things. Have something monumental that happens in these books, but make sure that it's going to still make sense to the story, not just shock value, but to actually pull the reader in. And I think I achieved that with these, because there is a lot of cool things happening. That's for sure. And yeah, like I said, there's more to it as well. There's also a father-daughter kind of story that's in the middle of this kind of big action, kind of crazy world with all these monsters and everything else. Like, there's a little bit extra. I want to give something for everybody, and I think that type of drama is good on a story, because then you have your balance, you have your highs and your lows in these books, where it's like, okay, you have the awesome action sequences, then you have, okay, we want to get a little bit more into her backstory, what happened to her, where she came from, what's going on now, you know, what is she headed towards, what's this power source that's on her, because during the book, like, you'll see she has this thing that's strapped to her arm and she can't get off, and what it's doing to her, you know. There's some really crazy cool stuff that's going to be coming, without getting spoilery, but it is a really kick-ass story. And yeah, you're going to see there's stakes to it as well. Like, every issue, I plan on going bigger with the story, with the action, with everything. Even the page count. We went from like 22 pages in the first book to like around 48. Again, that's why I put it all together. And then you have loaded with other extras. You're going to get sketches, inked pages, pinups, lots of great stuff here. So again, a little bit of everything for everybody. If you're a big fan of comics, a massive collector, or if you're just new to it and you love seeing really high quality stuff, that's what I put out, you know, without any of the bullshit. There's too many people, again, they like to swim in shit. I don't. I like to make sure all the energy and focus is on the books, on the projects, and we'll have fun that way, you know.
Yeah, and get the projects out there, getting people on time.
Yep.
You've never not fulfilled. That's a big thing for me. If I find out someone's, you know, not fulfilling their shit, I'm just like, okay, well, I'm out.
Exactly.
Done.
Same. I've backed a number of books over the years, and those ones that you're waiting 5-6 years on, it's like goodbye. All my stuff, it's done. Like, this whole project is finished. I'm just waiting for the money so I could go to the printer, and then yeah, and it's to cover printing, whatever extras we could unlock, and shipping. Boom, we're ready to go. Through the Woods, art books, and Shadow of the Kraken, I already have them all in hand, you know. So if you guys want to back some awesome stuff, it's here. It's ready to go. You know, it's just,
and they're good. They're good. It's quality. It's quality printed. It's not cheap. It's not on cheap crap.
Yep.
And it looks great. It freaking looks great.
I try to make sure it is the best quality that's out there, and it's printed in America. All these people are going to China. I like to print in America. Yeah, it's a little more costly, but again, that's why we're doing the crowdfunding, right? To get the money up for it, and to give business back to actual Americans. I think that's super important as well. Kronos, yeah, the She-Ra, I have basically there on the side. You'll see all the different tiers. I have original artwork. Whatever original artwork you buy, you get a book with it for free anyway. That's just kind of like how I put it together. You have your pick of stuff. Again, if you click onto the section over here, it'll take you straight down to the original artwork, so you get a better look at what you're going to be buying off the side there. And these are one of ones. So if you're looking for a nice Catwoman piece, jump on it before anyone else does. We sold out of this Spider-Man. He's gone already. I sold out of a Hulk. Who's the other one? Oh, and the Carnage piece. Yeah, this piece. So already 3 originals are gone. So if there's one that you got your eye on, try to jump on it quick. These are originals. Some of them are, again, you got to read the description. Some of them are just pencil. Some of them are pencil and ink. Some of them have a little bit of color. It all kind of depends. So there you go.
Oh, yeah.
So do you have any questions or anything on
what are we looking at here? What kind of packages do you have?
Well, again, the very first one we got, because I guess it goes from like lowest to highest. So the cheapest one would be the Shadow of the Kraken book. That's the 52-page pirate book. But as an add-on, there's an option where you could at checkout put Venus with that. So you can get 2 books on that tier. If you just want City of Venus by itself, you could grab that. Again, the add-on, if you want an extra one, you could do that at checkout as well. It's up to you. If you want to get a copy to give to a loved one or a friend or whatever. And I think probably the best deal is going to be the Through the Woods, the hardcover, because this thing is 100 pages. It's more of like the French format, like those type of the European books. It's hardcover. It's like 9 by 12 inches, and it comes with the ash can, the bookmark. Like, it's loaded for $55. Like, that is a steal. And I wanted to make sure that the price stayed the same as the first time I launched it. So you get that whole bundle. And then, of course, at checkout, if you want to tack on Venus with that, you could also do that. That's up to you. The other package, again, we have the 2 art books. I knocked a little bit off what it previously ran for. But, yeah, these are both art books to get, well, technically 3 art books, because the one is volume 1 and 2 together, and then we have volume 3 by itself like that. But that's 204 pages of artwork between those. So you could grab that for $80. At checkout, you could tack on Venus, the 96-page incredible collected edition book there. I have like a retailer's kind of package as well, special offer if you wanted to get 4 copies. So that's for people if you own comic shops or you just want to get a bunch of them to give out to friends and stuff. You could do that. And then we do have all of the original art with the book. As you go down, you'll see the different prices. And those vary because of how much work or what else I put into those actual pieces. But yeah, because I even have like one that's like the 2-page spread, that Avengers piece that's down there. Let's get to that one. What was it? This one right here. So that's front cover and back cover. We got Tony Stark, Captain America, Black Widow, and Spidey, and then the Shield aircraft carrier thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I had fun with that one. It was pretty cool. It only started out, it was only going to be Iron Man, and I just kept kind of like, I put it on the side, I was doing other stuff, then went back to it. Let's add another character. Let's add another one. So I've been doing that. Because, yeah, these go pretty quickly, too, over at the convention scene, because a lot of people love, like, the originals. So stretch goals are, I think, if we could get these numbers up, and, again, tell other YouTubers, like the really big channel people, if they want quality work, it's here. If we get a good push and we could start unlocking some of these, it'd be amazing. So we're like, around 1,000 away from hitting the first bonus. So all these things, as long as we hit those, it's going to be a free add-on to whatever your purchase is. So yeah. I want to be able to unlock everything for everybody. So the first one is going to be an exclusive 6x9 print of City of Venus, kind of a pivotal scene in the book. The next tier up is going to be at 10K. You get 2 prints, but the real big kicker is the one that if we could hit 15K, I'm going to add a whole new book for free for you guys. It's basically going to be another ash can that's going to have like a ton of black and white pieces in there. You can see my original line work. I'm going to load it up with some other cool stuff too. But ash cans are just like slightly smaller comic books that, again, it has all kinds of crazy cool stuff in there. And that's kind of what I want to do. Because I've had like maybe 3 different ash cans, I think, in the past. And everybody loved them. They did pretty well on the other campaigns that I ran. So it'd be awesome if we could get those up. They're pretty badass. But yeah, so basically, yeah, at 15K, you would get the ash can plus the 2 exclusive prints. That's just for this campaign. As long as we keep getting the word out. So grab those links, put them on your social media, let all your friends know. Hey, if you love comic books, this guy's incredible. Check out his stuff. He delivers on time each and every time. This book is done and ready for print. That's how we roll.
That's how we roll. And that's the way it needs to be. No more promises, no more bullshit, no more people dragging it out for 4 or 5 years.
Yep.
When it's ready, sell it. If it's not, don't.
Exactly.
I don't even know how that works with people anymore, considering the way things are today.
Yeah.
How can you, just be like, okay, well, I'm gonna set. Let's say I got your She-Ra one, and you didn't do that, or you did what they do. I put up $250, that's $250 to sit there for what? A year at the least, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and it's just going to sit there.
That's insane.
And that's insanity. That's right.
Yep.
That's where I'm stuck. I have one thing some bozo didn't send me about rainbows and brutes, but I picked one of the higher tier ones, and it's just like that shit's just. And Eris did too. That was before we even got married.
Wow.
That was before we got married. Before we moved in together. When I was still living in Branson, that was when I started YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh hey, I'm going to do this blah 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 while I'm in the middle of my other book.
Yeah. Wow. That is.
And we've just been sitting on it for.
Yeah.
I don't see how people can do that today. They might have been able to do it then. It's a lot harder to do that today. To go, well, I'm going to part with $250. That's 2 grocery store trips. Whatever you want to think about it.
Exactly.
Normal people can't do that.
No, it's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. And again, I've been in the same boat. There's a couple of creators I didn't get my stuff from, and it's infuriating. That's why I said I only run campaigns when my books are ready to go, either if they're 90% done or 100% done. And in most cases, it's been 100% done, as this one is. So there really is no wait other than them sending me my money and then dealing with printers. That's the only wait that's going to be there. So like I said, I like to get everything fulfilled by June on this. It'll be sooner, most likely, because that's what I've been doing with all of them. I pad it out just a little bit just in case. But yeah, these books are like I said, all ready to go. The rest of them I already have in hand. All those originals that are already up, they're in hand. The only tier that I actually have that, what is it? It's further down. I have a tier that if you want one of my original characters from City of Venus, I have 2 of them. No, I have 3 of them that are up here right now. But if you want a brand new piece where it could be anything, it could be anywhere from a head bust to a full figure character. It's up to me. If you want to take a roll of the dice to see what kind of cool character or hot chick you're going to get drawn by me, I have a tier for that. But that's the only thing that would take a little bit of time, and not really, because again, if you back it like today, I'm working on it anyway. So by the time I'm ready to go to print, like I'll have it done. Like I did it with the first book. I had like 30 or 40 original pieces that I had done. I put some of them. Yeah, you'll see some of them in the book as well. They're like in the back. Actually, they're in the first one as well. They're in the back. I put, I don't know, just a couple of them to give people like a little glimpse of what they would get. I don't know if it'll show on here. My camera's doing its thing. But yeah, I have a couple originals anyway that you can see the type of quality. And yeah, it's up there. It's like any other original piece you see on the side there. So, but like I said, man, for me, it is about making sure fans are going to be happy and fulfilled with everything. I don't like the creators who drag people down or are massively late on their books, or both, because it's just bullshit. Yeah. The indie scene, we need to lift each other up, not tear people down, and it's gross. So, like you said, in this climate, yeah,
who the hell can afford it?
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. I crunched numbers as tight as I could too with some of this stuff, because with shipping to overseas and things, like I got to make sure everything's covered properly. Because
shipping overseas. I do eBay a lot.
And,
shipping overseas is nuts. That's why I just don't do it. And every once in a while, someone will get like a redirect or something, have it sent somewhere in the States, and then wanting to get it shipped somewhere else. I don't take care of that. I'm like, hey, I ship it to the address that's on the damn sheet. That's all I do.
Yep.
That's where it's going. I'm not shipping it anywhere else.
Exactly. What's up, Steve?
What's up, Stiggy? Sorry about it earlier, dude. It says, hey, hi there, Loki and Vinny. Hope you bastards are doing well. We hope you are too, brother.
Yeah, man. Dude, yeah, we got to hang out soon again, too. I know we were messaging the other day, but yeah, we definitely got to do a hangout. Steve is good people. Like I said, we got so many great ones. We got Dig out there. So many awesome individuals and very supportive individuals as well. If you guys haven't, go back some of Adega's projects too. He's got amazing books out there. That guy's one hell of a talented writer. awesome friend as well.
So I think the only thing of yours I don't have is this new book, obviously, and Into the Woods. I have everything else. I've got the Kraken. I've got City of Venus. I've got the 2 art books, Through the Woods. What else did I don't know what else I got. I don't know if I have anything else. Or not. I think the only one I'm missing is
Venus.
Missing one of them. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I knew you got a couple of them all in one shot.
Oh yeah, I had Kraken from the some point right after you came out with it the first time. Like your first when you launched it was whatever you did after you launched it that I got Kraken, and then I got everything else in your last one.
Okay. Oh, Tommy was saying probably the kids book. You might not have that one.
No, I don't have the kids book.
Yeah, it was the Ghostly Man. I think I have a couple of those left, but I didn't put them on the campaign. It's like an all ages kind of story. It's like these little monsters that basically on Halloween night they sneak out of their uncle's castle because since they look like monsters, they think they get the free candy and they get caught. They get found out. I mean, it's a fun little story, but kind of about accepting people for who they are or whatnot. Kind of the basis of that. But yeah, it was a short little thing for all ages, mostly for kids, but it's a fun book. Not bad. But yeah, that one and Through the Woods, I worked together with my brother Frank on. So yeah, Frankie is the co-creator and co-writer on Through the Woods. And again, this book comes signed by him as well. It's signed by me and him. I did everything on this project aside from that. And yeah, it's a killer story again. Another hot chick, but it's an awesome ghost story. Yeah, we got some killer stuff in here. Everyone who read it absolutely loved this one. Yeah. A few people even told me they cried at the end of it, which is to get an emotion like that, that's pretty powerful. So yeah, I can't thank people enough, and I really do. I'm happy they enjoyed the whole project. This definitely was a labor of love.
It looks great. It looks absolutely great. Guys, you can find Vinnie's stuff over on Kickstarter. It's all set up on Kickstarter. There's a link at the top of the chat. There will be a link in the description. I might have put your old links in there, but I'll make sure I take those out after it's done. Because I didn't know about the Indiegogo thing. That sucks. Yeah. Because you want it on as many platforms as possible. I don't want to hear from a guy, don't put it over there. Well, I want it on as many places as possible. I want it out anywhere I can get it, right?
Exactly. The more eyes, the more accessible it is, the better it is. But again, those other creators, they ruined that other platform, So it's like that's the only reason why I'm on Kickstarter right now. Like I said, the last one I ran, it was all right, but I feel more comfortable with the other one since I ran like 7 projects, but it's not going to be on there anymore. And that's the kicker too. Their UX is so bad, they won't let me take down the pre-launch page. So I even still have some people who are signing up to the pre-launch. I'm like, please read the updates. I'm not launching on Indiegogo anymore. Yeah. I'm live on Kickstarter. That's where it is. So, it sucks. The 11th hour I had to do that. And, I had like over like 115 or 116 signups over there. So, yeah, it blows. So, but again, I'm trying to get the word out. I've been putting out the emails, the updates on the majority of those campaigns. So, again, check your inbox, your spam folder if you were unaware of that. But, yeah, doing what I could here.
Guys, I want to thank you. I want to thank everybody that's been hanging out with us, watching with us tonight. Make sure you check this out. Guys, if you can't back it, share it out. Share it out on your X account. Share it out on your Facebooks or Twitters or whatever you've got. Yep. Share it out and let people know about it, because that can be just as helpful. Someone might see it and be like, oh, my God, this looks really cool, and get it. So even if you can't right now or money's tight or whatever, just share it out, please, for us on your socials, because that could really help.
Absolutely, brother. Dude, thank you so much, Loki. I appreciate it. And everyone who's been watching, you guys and girls are amazing.
Oh, thank you, Vinny. Guys, make sure that tomorrow night you check out Vinny and Tommy talking about toys on the Retro Toy Show.
I might be a little bit late on that one. I got another stream I'm going to be on. I'm going to be on Death Metal Hero on Luke's channel. Another good dude. I haven't spoken to him in a minute, but he's a really great guy. So yeah, go check out his stream as well. But yeah, after that, I'll run on the toy stream. But yeah, but most Thursday or almost every Thursday, yeah, we're doing the toy thing. And again, we're talking about some awesome stuff. Loki's got the new channel. Check that out too. Like again, the Transformers reviews are great. They're a lot of fun. I was watching the Dinobot one today. Awesome.
Dude, those Takara Tommy Select ones look so much better than the ones Hasbro because Hasbro came out with a Volcanus.
Mm-hmm.
They're the same size. They're basically the same figure. The difference is that Takara Tommy spent a year going over the design and making them look good.
Yeah.
Hasbro didn't. So Hasbro's look dull and boring, and you get into that Takara Tommy version, and you're like, "Damn, that looks so good! It's
Wait a minute,
open, it can do this and that."
So those core class ones, they're the same size as the ones that you just did the review on.
Yep.
I thought the one that you did the review on were a little bit bigger.
Nope.
Oh shit.
Nope. It's the size of Devastator. When I put it together, it's going to be the size of Devastator.
Wow.
So it might even be smaller than the Devastator, the Studio 86 series.
Okay. Well, yeah, then the core ones are smaller. The core ones were the ones that were like, what were they, $10 each?
I don't know.
They weren't in the regular package. They were like, I think when they were
in the thing, no, they're bigger than that. So you're talking about the old plastic, like the boarded ones?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, they're bigger than that.
Okay, that's what I thought. Because seeing them in your hands, I'm like, yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah, they're bigger than that, but they just came in a big. They came in a big Takara Tommy Select box. It's a GS11 Dinobot. They're just.
Oh, it was
upgraded.
all of them together in one shot.
All of them together in one.
Oh,
big box.
sweet.
So it's one of those things that they're like, don't ever open that, and I'm like, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna play with it too.
Yeah.
What's the point of owning it if I can't take it out of the damn box and
I'm gonna transform it, damn it.
And I'm gonna transform it. That's right.
Dude,
oh
badass.
God, you're not gonna open that, are you? Fuck yeah, I'm gonna open that.
Dude, I'm telling you, there's only a couple of things I haven't opened, but I'm the same way, man. Especially that's my background is, being a toy designer. Like I love just checking out the cool shit. I made my own customs. I got here's my custom Wonder Woman that I put together, like 3 different Wonder Woman figures from McFarlane, repainted this damn thing.
Oh yeah, you were showing that. Is that a Rhea Ripley head or is that a
No, Donna Troy.
Donna Troy
from the Teen Titans. Yeah, so that's whose head is on this one. But yeah, dude, yeah, I love all that stuff. It's always a blast.
Big thank you to Lady Miss. Thank you so very much for the $2. It's a Shiba Emu and it's Spartan Hearts through the chat. Thank you so much, Lady Miss. We're going to get out of here. Make sure you check out Benny's channel. Make sure you check out the Kickstarter because, like I said, even if you share it out, really helpful, really cool. I'm going to send you over to Snowdubs as we're getting out of here. But first, we got to give Lady Miss this gold. Lady Miss, this one's just for you. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
All right, we're getting out of here, guys. Take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend enter, and big thank you to Vinny for being here. Have a great night, everybody.
Thank you.
This program has been brought to you by China. Yes, China. Your friendly communist neighbors. We own all of your shit now, including your government.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.